Good morning, this is Elpus Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this new week. Today is Wednesday, and today I will read for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. And this reading here is for Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. I'm starting with the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck. I have not used it for quite some time, so today we use it again, learning about the different archetypes. The card that you got is the archetype, the bridge. The bridge is about connection, is about the link, and is also the gate. And bridges, they are built to connect two worlds. They create some flow and allowing us to travel between the realms, ideologies, and personalities. So this archetype is the gesture of acceptance and of saying yes rather than withdrawing, rather than feeling separation and saying no. And when we cross a bridge to an unknown land, then we are led magically into a new reality. We open up to the otherness, and we are healing, and we communicate, and we enter a state of curiosity, of wonder, and of learning. The shaman, for example, creates such a bridge between the everyday world and the sacred. So the card is asking us to study the connections between the seemingly disconnected parts of our life, relationships, ideologies, and histories, and to remember that a bridge cannot be forced. It must be made with love, or its structures, they will not hold the weight and the inevitable weather of life. So imagine building a bridge, and then imagine building a wall, and which energy is needed for the situation at hand, which image softens and heals your heart, and which image is rather the opposite, namely keeping out the things. So the bridge is always connecting things, and the wall is always keeping things out. You can now lie on the floor and you can listen to the song Bridge Over Troubled Water from Simon and Garfunkel. And then you might notice the ease and the acceptance within the melody and the feeling of rising above any sorrow. The card is about acceptance, magic, and communication. And so, the burning rainbow bridge of the Norse mythology is also such a bridge connecting. Card number 2 is from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. Now comes the Sacred Sites Oracle card sitting on top of the Archetypes deck. And the journey that you are taking is now taking a journey to USA, visiting Bighorn. The Bighorn energy is about focus, principles, and the location of the Bighorn is in Wyoming and in Montana in America. The Bighorn is a Native American spiritual heartland, a stunning area of mountain ranges and of forests that straddles two adjacent counties in Wyoming and in Montana. In Montana, the creed of the white men brought the native Sioux tribes of the Lakota, Northern Cheyenne, and the Arapaho together to fight at the 1876 Battle of the Little Bighorn, also known as Custer's Last Stand. And despite the death of General Custer and the defeat of the U.S. Army during this engagement, by 1880, all the Sioux had been forced into reservations, and General Custer was portrayed as the all-American hero. The motivation was greed, however, for the gold of the Black Hills. So ask yourself, have I grown up believing that material success is all that really matters in my life? Were you taught that a good life means a fancy car and a big house, regardless of the cost of others and of the environment? Near the top of the Medicine Mountain in Bighorn National Forest is the Bighorn Medicine Wheel. This stone circle with 28 radial rows of rocks has for centuries been used by the Crow tribe for fasting and for vision questing, and as a place for offering healing prayers for people as well as for Mother Earth. The medicine wheel is teaching harmony and the sacred connection of all beings. So consider it as a shamanic map of your life, covering your evolution through infancy, adolescence, adulthood, and then elderhood. A medicine wheel also reflects the 4 seasons and the 4 directions. Walking the wheel imbues you with personal power and also responsibility. Are you attuned to your spirit and the earth? Or do you demonstrate little respect for the circle of life? Now is the time to spend some time thinking about your principles for living in right relationship to Mother Earth. The sitting bull, the Hangpapa Lakota holy man, greets you. He was a great spiritual leader who had many visions, including one of the downfall of Custer. Before his people's victory at Little Bighorn, he performed the sun dance, cutting the flesh from his own arms more than 100 times in a sacrifice. So ask, what am I prepared to give to Great Spirit? After the battle, Sitting Bull went into exile and was eventually confined to a reservation, allowed to leave only to join Buffalo Bill Cody's Wild West show. In 1890, he was shot and killed by police in his own home. Can you stand up for what you believe in, however others try to humiliate you? Can you let go of the material things in life? If Great Spirit calls you, the card calls you to awaken to what is important for the world and for your own spiritual life, and then to consider what you may need to sacrifice to preserve it. You can create a medicine wheel, go into nature and mark out a circle, whatever size is feeling right for you, using the sticks, the stones, the leaves, or even crystals. And now mark a cross through the center, dividing the circle into the 4 directions. North represents winter and being grounded. East represents spring and creativity. South represents summer and love and relationships. And West represents autumn and emotions and psychic abilities. Stand in each quarter in turn with your arms outstretched and look up as you say the words such as, I call upon the guardians and the gatekeepers of the north. Keep me protected and show me what I need in order to release it from my life, in order to walk my true path. Show me the way. Now ask for whatever it is that you require from the other directions in turn, and be aware of your feelings. Which direction offers the comfort to you? Which does so less? Go within yourself and allow the answers to surface. Take your time, and when you have finished, then turn to face each direction and give thanks to the Great Spirit before you are stepping out of the medicine wheel. The Goddess Power Oracle card that came out for you is the Goddess Maya. She is the Hindu goddess of illusion. Life is all one big illusion. When you look at the world, everything you see appears to be real. So it is easy to imagine that your current conditions are influenced only by obvious actions and by calculated movements. But this is an illusion, as everything is intrinsically connected through not and though not visible to us due to the limitations imposed on our perception by our 5 senses. The Hindu goddess of illusion, Maya, calls you to trust that this invisible world is responding to your deepest desires and intentions to make a better life for yourself as well as for others. You are able to see through the curtain of illusions. Your clarity and intuition is heightened as your next steps, they are sure-footed. When the goddess Maya chooses to help you, trust that everything you need is arising from your world with ease. The goddess Maya has come to give you some clarity now, is the message. How have you been in denial about your life lately? Have you been chasing after an outcome that eludes you? Do you want to believe in something or someone so badly? Perhaps drawn by a potential you hope to see come to fruition that you have lost your way and given your power over to them. Your alignment task is to summon your courage and to be willing to see things as they really are, rather than the way you want them to be. So be honest with yourself. The goddess Maya understands the seduction of the illusion of separation. After all, she created this illusion of the individual self. And once the illusion has faded, then you are free to choose another pathway, another way, and other people to connect deeply with. This is a wonderful time to do a self-inventory of your life, asking, how do I love? What do I believe? Who do I follow? And why do I choose to live the way I do? When the goddess Maya comes to break down all the illusions and delusions, it is a very good sign for you. The Chakra Wisdom Oracle card comes up next. That one is Balance. Balance is the color purple, is about the sixth chakra, namely the brow chakra. And the balance card is about periwinkle, and periwinkle is very thin and is saying, I must create before my opportunity disappears. Periwinkle is a small town theater actor with big time talents. An ancient arrives in a town and is quite impressed with the young Periwinkle. And this agent offers him a contract, and he drops everything that once mattered to him to be available for his fame, feeling sure that his big break has come. He alienates his loved ones, and he signs a contract with the agency, but there are no jobs in reality. He is told he must wait for the right job to come. And he learns that waiting for a dream is not as powerful as living in a loving reality. Running towards something may chase it away is the message, so be wary of being deceived by your own desires. Do this personal inquiry. Say, I take me with me wherever I go, and ask, is there a part of my life that may be out of alignment with who I am? Keywords, they are assistance, courtesy, and support. You can do this meditation. Journey with Periwinkle. He will tell you of the work he had to do to repair his past mistakes. And he says to you, we all end up in the same place, so enjoy your journey. And then sit with him, and you will know when it is time to come back. The energy oracle card that came out for you is the Angel of Balance. Being centered and self-honoring in all your choices is the card's message. This loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and of emotional equanimity. And although the things may have been out of sync in your past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming into your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, then call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and a centered approach. You can say this affirmation: I live a balanced and a centered life. As I care for myself, the universe cares for me as well. And the last card is the Nature's Whispers Oracle card. Out came Be in Service. Give back to the world, because when we give in equal proportion to that which we receive, then we are able to maintain balance. There are so many people who are in the need of your services. So being in service can be as simple as a kind word, holding a door open, or joining in a cleanup effort. Look to nature and its ability to support according to what is needed at the time. Your efforts in supporting others around you will help to create the energy needed to support humanity. That was the reading for you, Gemini. Thank you very much for listening. I wish you a beautiful day today and a good week. Sending lots of love out to you. Take care and goodbye.